You ever have a moment that hits you so hard, you know your whole life's about to turn on a dime? I mean, the kind of moment where you can almost hear the universe pause just to see what you'll do next. That's exactly how it started that Robert Thompson Williams, the richest farmer in the Durham area, standing there in the heat, staring at his $1 million soybean crop and a dead silent green harvester, realizing every second ticked away meant thousands of dollars lost. Then, out of nowhere, in the shimmer of the dust, this scrawny little kid named Tyler Johnson shows U-Oil-stained clothes, wind-blown hair, clutching a rusty old toolbox like it weighed more than he did. "Mr. Thompson, I can't fix your machine," the kid says just like that. No fear, not a flicker of doubt. Robert almost laughed, you know. He's 6 feet tall in his best white shirt, sweat already showing on the collar. And here's this 11-year-old acting like he owns the place. "Kid, you don't even know what kind of machine this is. Go on home before I call my foreman." Robert snaps, but Tyler just stands there, eyes sharp like he's sizing up the universe, and it's nothing he hasn't seen before. It's a Harvest King X870 2018. Sounds like a hydraulic, or maybe a transmission. Let me look, and I'll fix it in 5 minutes. And right then, the workers start gathering, curious as anyone, because it wouldn't be. "What do you want for it?" Robert asks, more out of exasperation than hope. $50. "My grandma Margaret needs her medicine." And just like that, Robert's pride has to take a back seat to the numbers to lose thousands every hour waiting on real technicians. So, with a tight nod, he lets Tyler at the machine. Watching Tyler work was like watching someone tune an old piano. They just know where the strings are, what sounds wrong. He circles the big green harvester, eyes gleaming with focus, then points at the panel in the mid-lean area Robert almost never lets anyone open. Time's money. Patience is thin, so Robert waves him on, still half convinced it's a waste of time. Tyler climbs up, hands nimble, dismantling the panel with more care than most grown men. Robert's watching every move, and he can feel something, can't say what, but it's there like the air's charged. Then suddenly, Tyler's hand freezes inside the compartment. Instead of a mechanical problem, he pulls out something soft as small, faded pink backpack. Inside, there's a tangle of things that don't belong. Photos of a young girl, silver earrings, a notebook full of childish sketches. Robert's up on the machine in a flash, voice shaking more than he wants to admit. "What are you doing?" "Give me that." Tyler tries to explain, but Robert's already shoving the pictures and drawings back in the bag, face pale and tight, hands trembling. "Get out. Off my land now." Tyler grabs his tools and runs, heart pounding, but one thing keeps echoing in his mind: the name he'd glimpsed on the papers, Emily Thompson. He runs down that dusty road, sweat mixing with confusion, because what kind of secret did he just trip over? At home, sleep won't come. His grandma's soft breathing is the only steady thing in his world. The next morning, he visits Mrs. Barbara, the kindly old lady who'd worked for the Thompsons for decades. She serves him coffee, her living room smelling like cinnamon and sunlight. "Mrs. Barbara, did Mr. Thompson ever have a daughter?" Tyler asks, and just like that, her whole face changes. "Emily. She was the light of that house. Disappeared during the fair 15 years ago, never found. The family broke after that. He keeps her things around the farm, like he's waiting for her to come home." Tyler shows her one of the crumpled photos, and Mrs. Barbara nearly drops it. "My God, child, you found this in the combine?" And her tears say more than words. He tells her about a young woman at the St. Frank's Children's Home, a woman who looks just like Emily, right down to the green eyes. She doesn't remember where she came from, Tyler says. "Maybe it's her." "Mrs. Barbara's voice trembles. "We have to tell Mr. Thompson." Next morning, she marches Tyler back to the farm, past the fields stretching gold in the early sun. Tony, the old foreman, meets them at the gate. "It's about Emily," Mrs. Barbara says, and suddenly nobody's joking anymore. They find Robert on the porch, and he's mad at first, but when Tyler says the detail star-shaped birthmark, sunflower song, the way she fixes clock, something crumbles in the man's eyes. Then Susan Thompson, Robert's wife, steps out for the first time in years. "I heard you talking about Emily. Is it true?" she asks, voice steady despite the years of grief. Tyler tells her everything. How the girl at the children's home has the same habits, the same eyes, even the same song she hums without knowing why. Susan insists, we need to see her. Robert finally agrees. They pile into 2 trucks, the tension electric, nobody saying a word as they drive to the children's home. Sister Grace, the director, leads them out to the garden. There's Emily, 25 now, hunched over a broken radio under the big tree. The moment Susan sees her, her knees give, and Robert just stands frozen. Emily looks up, confused, polite, but distant. She doesn't remember them, just flashes, a blank before age 10. But when Susan gently asks to see her right hand, Emily hesitates, then shows the little birthmark. It's like the world stops. Susan sobbing, Robert's voice shaking. Emily pulls back, scared, seen desperate families before, heard wild claims before. Robert tries, gently. Emily, do you remember anything about cotton candy? Or a green combine? A look flashes across her face. She remembers sticky fingers, the scent of strawberry, a massive green machine she used to pretend to drive. When Robert sings the sunflower song, Emily's eyes fill with tears. Something stirs deep inside, even if the memories don't all return at once. Over the next days, Emily visits the farm. Every room, every field holds echoes of another life. In the workshop, her hands remember fixing clocks with Robert, and as she works on her old pocket watch, the sunflower tune drifts back, soft and true. Her mother, Susan, recovers slowly, health shaken by so many years of sorrow and the shock of reunion. But every day Emily spends at the farm brings her closer to who she was and who she wants to become. And then comes the twist. One afternoon, Emily discovers Robert knew about her for years, watched over her from a distance, sent anonymous donations, kept her belongings safe, believing it would be selfish to disrupt her new life. Why didn't you reach out? She asks, tears in her eyes. Because I was scared. I didn't know if you'd want me anymore, Robert admits, voice raw. You're my dad, Emily says quietly. That never changed. Not really. Tyler, orphaned after his grandmother passed, becomes part of the family. Robert sets up a workshop for him, and together, Emily and Tyler fix everything from old radios to the battered hearts of the people around them. The community gathers for the opening celebration that feels like a sunrise after a long storm. Robert gives a short speech, choking up as he thanks Tyler for finding not just a leak, but a miracle. As the years pass, the old green combine stand in the front yard, a plaque beneath it. Here, a family's greatest treasure was found, not lost, just waiting. On Sunday afternoons, Emily and Tyler sit by the machine, talking about life, about the patience it takes to fix what's truly broken, and how sometimes you just have to look a little deeper. Now, tell Mato you believe a family's love can survive years, distance, and even forgotten memories? Have you ever witnessed a reunion or miracle like this? Drop your thoughts below. Let's talk about what justice and forgiveness mean to you. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more stories that remind us sometimes miracles are hiding right in plain sight.